Hi, I'm Daniel Burstein, the Director of Editorial Content at McLabs. The B2b Summit 2011 in Boston has just wrapped up. We're excited to head to San Francisco next month. But first, I want to grab Dr. Flint McGlaughlin, the Managing Director of McLabs, and ask him a few questions about value proposition. He's been talking about value proposition a lot here. There's been a lot of buzz from Summit attendees. It wouldn't be fair to ask him my questions. After all, I work for the man. He signs my paycheck. So we have Amanda Ferrante Batista, the Managing Editor of Demand Gen Report, has sent us a few questions, and I'm going to go track Flint down and ask him right now. Okay, every organization is challenged with making their value propositions clear. What are some of the initial steps to developing a strategy for this?
I think it's critical, first of all, to understand your customer. And you got to go deep into both quantitative and qualitative research, asking a critical question. If I am the ideal customer, how could I purchase, or why would I purchase from you rather than any of your competitors? To answer that, you almost break the question down into its component pieces. The first component is, what is the ideal customer itself? You've got to identify the demographic group, the customer you're trying to serve. And then the other key piece of that is rather than any of your competitors. You need to look at what your competitors are offering and ask, how do I serve the customer, or how can I potentially serve the customer better than anyone else in this space? 4 elements will drive the force of that answer: appeal, credibility, clarity, and exclusivity.
Given today's increasingly savvy and empowered buyer, how critical is the role of content marketing in a clear value proposition?
I think content marketing is valuable for more than one reason. People are tired of being inundated with offers and direct asks. They want to build trust. They need to understand how you can help them. Content is the most important way to engage, build relationship, and expand that relationship and the trust between both parties. Content also is the greatest way to validate the core of your value proposition.
What buyer behavior attributes or preferences must marketers keep in mind when developing a value proposition?
Well, I think they need to know, first of all, what is it about my value proposition that has specific appeal to my market? Appeal can be understood through a couple of critical lenses, even 3. Appeal has to do with relevancy, as in the relevance of your offer to their needs; urgency, as to how fast they need this solution; and importance, how important is your solution, or how important is the need that you're addressing with your solution. These 3 cognitive psychological elements help you determine the overall appeal of your offer. Once you've discovered appeal, you have to move over to exclusivity and ask, all right, this is the problem, but how can I serve it? What does our company have? What is unique about our company that helps us serve that particular problem, that particular need, better than anyone else?
Can you speak to any examples of B2B organizations that have successfully mapped their value proposition to the buyer's journey?
Well, I think that there is no organization that's fully satisfied with their work in value proposition research. But I think there are many who can show significant progress, and that progress always shows up on the P&L. In fact, I think Buffett has learned to spot effective value propositions by interpreting the financials. He looks for sustained margins over an extended period of time that come with market leadership. And market leadership is always a function of or related to value proposition. And so yes, there are companies who've established this, but I think it's important to realize that we're all on the journey. We're all trying to get better, and there's a lot more work we can all do. Join us in San Francisco at the end of October for the B2b Summit. We have a lot of data, research, and original thinking that can help you move the needle.